today I have a fun fall video. I'm going to be showing you what all of my smart dolls are wearing for fall. So as you can see, my smart doll shelves are not smart dolled. This shelf is blank, and this shelf I just set up some cute fall stuff in, and we're going to move that stuff and I'm going to put my smart dolls back there. But I have 16 smart dolls dressed for fall, and I can't wait to show you what they're all wearing. And this is Katie from the future, I guess. So I recorded a video of myself talking about each smart doll, saying who they were and showing their outfit. But the quality of that was not the best because the lighting wasn't too good. So I decided to set up everyone instead in like a scene. So I'm going to show them that way. Alright, so here we see everyone dressed for fall and enjoying some fun fall activities of some kind. We have 16 smart dolls here, and I'm going to show you all of them. I'm just going to show you a brief little panel around of everyone, and then I'm going to go back and we're going to talk about each specific doll, what they're doing and what they're wearing. Alright, so that's everybody, all 16 dolls, all 12 girls and 4 boys. So we're going to start over here with our college girls here. They are watching something on their little pink computer, and they are looking at these pumpkins and stuff. So we're going to start over here with Clara, and she's here with my newest smart doll girl, Jazzy. And they are both wearing, so they're both in college. They are the oldest of my characters. Only character older than them is Brayden, Clara's boyfriend, but Clara is sporting a USA hoodie, a gray USA hoodie with a short, dark pink, the short, hot pink skirt, which I think is a really cute look. And I think this is perfect for fall because fall weather is weird in Georgia, where I live, so maybe she can have a little tank top on under that hoodie so she can make sure she's comfortable in all the weather. But I think she looks so very pretty, and she has her Juicy Couture bag that Bailey gave her sitting there on the floor. And then over here we have Jazzy, well, short for Jasmine, but I mostly just call her Jazzy, and she has her beautiful little heart necklace, one of the first smart doll necklaces I ever got, and she's wearing a Elite Doll World shirt with some jeans here. Very pretty. I think both of them are dressed really accurate for like college fall, especially like earlier fall, because I'm filming this the first week of October, and I mean, it's actually cold out today, but as we all know, fall is kind of weird. Sometimes it's hot and sometimes it's cold, so you gotta make sure you're dressed appropriate. So I think that's very cute, and they're both students at UGA. In my little story, in my little book I write for all of my dolls, if you're interested in that, I have my story published on Wattpad, and I have a community post about that has a link to it. But right here we have a little pumpkin decoration they're both looking at. Very pretty. I just picked this up at Ollie's, and they're just hanging out together. So next we have Savannah, who is the smart doll I got for Christmas last year, and she has the burr hands because she's a little cold. She's wearing just a basic white shirt with this skirt I got from Elite Doll World. This was part of their fantastic fall collection from 2023. A lot of my dolls' outfits will be from there, but she's just hanging out with these girls. Savannah isn't part of their story. Savannah's actually Lily's friend that she meets when she goes to occupational therapy school. Scary because in my story that happens in like a year, so I guess soon, actually less than a year, so I guess soon Lily is about to meet Savannah, but she doesn't know these girls yet. But I thought it would just be cute because, I mean, I'm gonna straighten her neck up. I mean, she had to stand next to someone, but I think she's precious. I do actually plan to get her another wig because I think I've decided that she's a natural redhead, but she decided to dye her hair brown for a reason I'm going to talk about in my story at some point. But they're just out here enjoying a nice fall movie with their little pumpkins. Next, we have Myra and Lily. So Myra is wearing a cameo necklace that Bailey gave me when we met up at Modern Doll, which was an absolute blast. A lot of these necklaces, except Jazzy's, most of them were actually given to me by Bailey, and she makes the prettiest, coolest necklaces. Like, girl, I'm obsessed with this cameo, and I really do. I absolutely love it. But Myra is wearing an outfit by Elite Doll World that I got in the surprise, like, what does she call them? Grab bags. I got this time last year, and I think this is perfect for fall. It's a really pretty color, and I feel like this cameo really complements it nice with the colors and everything. Very, very cute. The only thing that I think it might need would be like a little, maybe a little like sweater, because it might be a little too cold for that, but she's a doll, so I mean, it totally works. But I absolutely love this, and this is one of my favorite fall outfits. And Lily, though, is probably wearing my favorite fall outfit. So this was actually, fun fact, the first outfit I ever got for my Smart Dolls with my Chick-fil-A money when I started working there in 2023. But this little outfit is so cute. It's such an adorable light pink, because Lily is like my mini-me. She's not like exactly my mini-me, but she's pretty close to my mini-me. But we both love pastel colors and like farm stuff, so I really think this little outfit is the best of both worlds. And she has lots of good friends. She has 5 specific best friends, but Myra, especially towards the end of the series, well, especially towards like the time she's in senior year, her and Myra are like absolute besties. So I just thought it's really cute that they're hanging out. I don't know what they're talking about, but you can tell they're having a good little conversation about something. Over here we have Chloe, who is, in my story, all these girls are in a writing club, and Chloe is club president because she is very, very much like, I don't know the right word to say, but like, she's definitely a girl boss. That's what I'm looking for. She's very pretty, but also very like strong and smart. And she's wearing an adorable little fall outfit. This just screams fall to me. She has a pumpkin harvest skirt with a like long sleeved orange crop top. I don't know what that's called. I'm not the best at fashion, y'all. But I think she's very, very pretty at that, and she's just hanging out with her friends, looking directly at the camera. And then next to her, we have Iris, who is wearing a light brown. I don't know. That's like a weird mixture of like green and brown, but it's a very pretty shirt, and it's another like short, like I guess, what is that called? Like a sweater crop top? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment section. I need to like learn more about fashion, I guess. But here she is. So I will go back and tell you. So this is Smart Doll Summer, Smart Doll Felicity, Smart Doll Envisage, and Smart Doll Mirai. And most of them, some of them have new wigs, but she has these short shorts that I got from a really good friend of mine from the Atlanta Doll Show and the May show. So very, very cute. And Iris is waving at us because she's the bubbly girl of the group. Next, we have Melissa and Kayla. So Kayla is Smart Doll Melanie, and she was actually not Melanie, Smart Doll Melody. And she was actually my first ever Smart Doll. I got her in summer of 2020 when I was 16 years old and I just finished 10th grade. I spent the entire pandemic working hard to like do little odd jobs to make enough money to get her, and as you can tell everybody else, it was a great decision and I was obsessed. But Kayla here is wearing this outfit by Elite Doll World, and I don't necessarily think this is a fall outfit. I think it looks more like spring. I think the top could work as fall, especially if I had jeans, but I didn't have enough jeans for that. But I think with her necklace, it can pass as fall. Another beautiful necklace by my friend Bailey. But I think she's really pretty. Kayla is she's like a country girl, and I really haven't worked that much on her story, but she's just a very pretty country girl. I think she's going to be a pageant girl too or something, but I thought it'd be very fitting if her and Melissa could hang out because Melissa is a model and also low-key famous. I'm still figuring that out, but she's kind of a bit of a celebrity, but she's a very, very pretty girl. She has on a more retro fall outfit, so she has this like dark turquoise sweater here. Fun fact, one of the first ever Smart Doll outfits I ever ordered off Etsy. And then she has a skirt that a friend of mine from the Atlanta Doll Collectors show made me, a different friend, but I think her outfit is very, very cute. The only thing it's missing probably is a necklace. I just couldn't pick one that I thought would work super, super good for that. I didn't have one that's perfect, but maybe that's just inspiration to get on it. But I think she's very cute and I love her look. Next, we have the younger girl circle. So Smart Doll currently doesn't have a body out to be like younger teenagers because I think these like Smart Dolls, I think they pass as like you know, older teenagers slash young adults. I honestly think of most of my characters as young adults because that's the age I am. But these girls here are like 14, 15 years old. So this is Smart Doll Felicity, not Felicity, sorry. Right here. This is Smart Doll Moment, but I have named her Felicity, which I know is confusing for a lot of people except me, but I actually created this character around the same time that I got Lily, who is Smart Doll Felicity, and I thought Felicity was such a beautiful name, so that's how she got her name. But she's holding her Applejack plushie because this girl is a huge My Little Pony fan, and she has on a beautiful sunflower dress, which is just perfect for fall. And I actually won this in a giveaway, like very, very long time ago. That was the first ever giveaway I ever won. Why are you focusing on Lacey? We're going to talk about Felicity first, but here she is. So fun fact, so Melissa's son is actually her boyfriend. They're not like officially together yet because they're kind of young, but they're very good friends. And I do have that doll, the boy, in doll form too. His name is Carson, but I don't have enough boy bodies to go around, but just know that she is Carson's girlfriend. And then over here we have Smart Doll Lacey, who is my first and only girl semi-real. I do have a few boy semi-real dolls, but she's dressed in a beautiful little orange shirt. I absolutely love this, and she has on a pair of bell-bottom jeans that was made for me by a friend at the Atlanta Doll Collector Show. Lacey is Smart Doll Limitless, and Smart Doll Limitless is really special to me because she is the character that represents neurodivergency, specifically autism spectrum disorder, and I have ASD myself, as well as OCD and stuff like that too. I'm quite neurodivergent, but my autism is a big, my autism and my whole like journey with it is important to me. I was diagnosed at 4, but my family didn't tell me until I was 16, and I decided I want to do something with a career where I can help people of all types of like abilities and stuff, but I'm going to be a pediatric therapist, and I really, really want to help other people on the spectrum as well. So this girl is really special to me. I think she's gorgeous, and I think she's great to be my first ever semi-real girl. And Lacey's character, still working on her. I do want to do a photo story with her soon, but a lot of her story has to do with that she gets diagnosed with ASD when she is in 10th grade, and around the same time she decides to start a summer bucket list because she's realized that there's a lot of things she's wanted to do with her life she hasn't gotten around to yet, and she starts her bucket list and that changes her life. So I don't know, maybe what was going to be on her bucket list this fall. Down here we have Isabel, who is my Smart Doll Kizuna Anniversary Edition, and a lot of the times you will see this girl with her boyfriend slash husband, Logan, but I don't have him with me right now because of the same issue I already talked about, which is not enough boy bodies, but way too many boy heads. But I would love to get some boy bodies, so if you know anyone selling any like cinnamon boy bodies without the head, let me know because I would absolutely love that. But here we have Isabel, and she is just, I love Isabel because she's just like a very like country girl. She fell in love with her childhood friend, crush, and boyfriend, Logan, and they got together and they actually get married in my story. At this point, they are already married, but I really, really love them. Isabel's really sweet character, and her story has to do with her actually helping her boyfriend Logan save his family's farm, which is, I think, really cool. Obviously, if you're new here, I'm a country girl. A lot of these characters are from the country. They have country stories, so just something to know about me and a lot of the ways I dress my dolls and the stories I come up with for them. But here, Isabel is with a pumpkin kitty, because when you don't have your boyfriend with you, because you don't have enough Smart Doll bodies, you cope with the pumpkin kitty. So that's all of my Smart Doll girls, so I guess we're going to make our way over to the boys. Alright, so I've got my 4 guys here, and I've got 7 Smart Doll boys technically, but only 4 bodies, so there's some fighting going on. But these guys are all from like the same story. So This is Lily's boyfriend, this is Claire's boyfriend, this is Myra's boyfriend, and he is currently single, which he hates because he really, really wants a girlfriend, and that's part of his story. This is Gavin, my most recent Smart Doll boy. But these guys here are all in the same story. These two are best friends, and then these two are best friends, and they actually all become like friends together. But we have Jordan here. Jordan's my favorite out of all my boys. Lily is my favorite, and he's her boyfriend, so of course he has to be my favorite too. And my story I'm currently working on Wattpad, I'm writing chapter 3, and it's focused on him, so it's a lot of fun. But for his little fall outfit, he has a white t-shirt under it, and then we have a really cute blue check shirt. Very country looking, really goes good with Lily's outfit, I think. And then he has a pair of khaki pants on. Very like professional, kind of dressed up like you could go on a date vibe, but also too like hanging out. He is the most like dressed up aesthetic of all of my boys, so I think this is really fitting for him. And then we have his best buddy Brayden here, and he's slapping him on the back because that's the kind of friend Brayden is. Jordan doesn't like that, but you know how it is, especially when you've got friends who are guys. They just gotta do stuff to annoy you. But these two guys, they are absolute best friends. And Brayden's a lot countrier than Jordan. Jordan was born and raised in Atlanta, but he also comes to Redwood, Georgia, which is where most of my characters live when he gets with Lily. And he gets to be a bit more country, but maybe Brayden has to tutor him some, but it looks like he's slapping him on the back or something. Then down here, we've got Jeff and Gavin. Jeff has a little toy tractor here he's showing off because Jeff loves farming and stuff. He absolutely loves horses, and he lives on a ranch. And Gavin here is looking at his horse. So Gavin and Jeff have a really fun dynamic. So Gavin thinks he is like the coolest person ever, and he is a pretty cool guy, but he's kind of a dork too. I mean, most of my characters are dorks, but Gavin thinks he's super cool, and he's gonna tutor Jeff in how to be cool. But it's kind of like the blind leading the blind, so a lot of their stories is just them doing like getting into some funny dynamics and situations together, but they're always a lot of fun to write with too. So I guess maybe the boys are all hanging out for fall, and then like a few feet over the girls are, but I absolutely love all of their fall looks. I hope you enjoyed this video too. I want to do more of these because I think they're a blast. I love to show what my dolls are wearing, and it's also too just a really good reason to actually change their outfits for each season. So thank you all so very much for watching this, and before I go, I'll give a quick little video of everybody without me talking with some music so you can see them one last time.